All right, so I'll be walking us through a project I've created before. Now, if you can see my screen, the title of the project is Black Friday Sales. All right, this is a sales class I ran last year. And then, by the way, this class is still available on Seller. All right, so in case you want to purchase this course, it's still available on Seller. I'm going to drop the link to the course in the description of this video. So if you want to take the course, it's a course that really happened, and I have a pre-recorded session up, and then I have the course all together on Seller. All right, so you can still purchase the course. All right, because it's Black Friday season. All right, so now let's open the project and let's see what we have inside. Now it's a Photoshop project. All right, it's a Photoshop work. Okay, so this is what I created. All right, this is what we have. Now you can see that I've labeled all my layers. I labeled all my layers. This is for educational purposes. All right, this is for educational purposes. And maybe sometimes, I think sometimes I used to design like this, but not all the time, all right? But because I wanted this to be as educative as much as possible, I arranged all my layers comprehensively, all right? This is to help us navigate and help us go through this project, all right? So this is basically what the project is all about. Now let's just look at this, all right? So this is the title: Black Friday Mega Sales. Optimize your graphic design skills. Then this is what the class entails. All right. So we have tips for improving design skills. With Precious Adama, my picture here. I have my contact details here and the access fee here. All right. So I'm going to turn off everything and we'll start from the background. All right. So I have the background here, which I labeled as BG. Now let's see what we have inside the group. So I have something like, I have this color. This is my brand color, 00222 and B. This is Maastricht blue for my brand color. Right. So this is what we have. Then I have this little effect. And the other one, I have a little black dark brush that I used at the bottom of this canvas here. That is what we have in the background. Let me turn that up. All right, and then next up, I have my logo. All right, it's just the logo here. The original color of the logo, I had to alter the color and bring it to white. So that's why I have white here. Then I have the sub theme. Right, this is I think this is supposed to be theme already, but this is like my sub theme. Then this is my call to action. This is all right, this is my name here, and I have price tag, which is 999 naira. So this course, like I said, is still available in case you want to purchase this course. All right, and I have the theme Black Friday mega sales. I have this is like the sub theme, and I have the FX. All right, this is where I kept my picture. All right, because I added some effect on it. There's a little dot effect I use on the overall design, but I created a layer mask on the image. All right, so I maxed my image out of the whole dot effect. So I did not want the dot effect to reflect basically on my face. All right, so that is that. Then the second one is levels. Levels helps to darken your design. All right, let me turn off levels so that we can see. Okay, I think I brighten the design. That is like the opposite. So levels can either darken or brighten your design. So I use levels for that one. Then I use vibrance. Right, vibrance gives this color. Now let's look at this is the design without vibrance. Emphasis on my face now. Look at the change in vibrance. All right, so that is vibrance, and then layer 5 is my image. Now color fill, this gives like a grainy or a grungy, a strong effect on a design. Now let's look at how I created this. Let me turn it off by clicking on your adjustment layer here. All right, click on solid color and then randomly select any gray color around here. Click on OK, then come to filter and then noise, add noise. You can either choose to convert to smart object or rasterize, but for me, I like rasterizing this kind of thing because I don't need it. I will not need it later in life. All right, so you can take the noise amount to, let's say, 30%. 30% is fine. You can use your discretion though. And then when you are done, you set the blend mode to, let me see, you set your blend mode to color dodge. All right, so I use color dodge for this. So it helps. Then you can, when you are done, you can, let me delete this layer mask. You can then reduce the opacity of the color fill. All right, it helps make your design very, very sharp. All right, your design will be very, very, very sharp. All right, so that is that for color fill. Let me close that layer and then let me open up theme. I have this. This is my theme. Optimize your graphic design skills. I just clip marks this shape on top of this part of the design. I did not really, there was no serious stuff there. Let's look at this mega sales. Now this is an effect I downloaded online. All right, I downloaded this effect and I it's a 3D effect. So everything is together in one element. You cannot really edit it. All right. Then I look at mega sales. I created the mega sales. I converted the text into a shape and I used bevel and emboss and then drop shadow. And then I dragged this part, this E. Then my price tag. Yeah, I think I did some things there. Let's look at it. Yeah, PNG wing. Yeah, I downloaded the Naira sign and I used bevel and emboss, color overlay, drop shadow. On top of that, let's look at objects. Yeah, this is the original color of the object. I did a video on how you can change the color of any dress. Yes, it's that same principle that applies here. Okay, so you can change, I change the color of this. I just drew, let me bring the element out. Yeah, I just drew this shape. I clip mark the shape inside this and I change the blending mode to hue. It's going to affect this part of the, do you understand? I have my CTA, I have my sub team. Yeah, there's basically nothing there. Okay, so I think this is going to bring us to the end of this video and I hope this was, you learned a thing or two. This is like the overview, the general overview of the video, right? So that is why we stretched a little. So I hope you found this helpful, right? And subscribe, all right? Subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that when I upload any video, you're going to be notified and you gain value. All right. So this is AP Media, and I'll see you in the next one.